got an email in the box, and it was a woman wanting to know who should be paying for the early dates, the first date, the second date, the third date. How do you answer that question?
Well, if she's ugly, then she's paying for the first date. If she's beautiful, I'll pay for the first date.
Don't hold back,
Greg.
right?
How does she know if she's ugly, and how does she know then?
Well, see, I'm a gentleman, and so, you know, I respect, you know, if she wants to go on a date, and we go on a date, but if she's not up to part of my standards and my family standards, then yeah, she's gonna have
So
to.
what do you do? Slide the bill over when it comes?
Yeah, just be like, hey, baby, there you go.
My God. How do you, hey,
I'm sorry, I don't even know how to follow that, Greg. I'm pretty traditional, so I like to take the bill.
Okay,
Yeah.
first, second, third?
First, second, third.
You want to go eat after we're done taping?
I thought, what the hell is this?
No.
I thought I asked you.
I know, but because you might slide that bill.
But
and I might slide right
If
with
I'm
it.
asking you out, then that means that you're up to par to my standards. But
Well, we can go tomorrow.
oh, well,
Byron?
All right, to pull this back in. All right. So, in my opinion, I mean, as a gentleman, I would pay on the first date.
Okay.
And you know, whether she asks me or not, if she asks me, I feel like you're asking me to go do something. So I would think you would pay, but as a gentleman, I would at least offer.
okay.
If she accepts, I'm okay with that.
What about second, third date? Does it change?
I don't mind paying for the first couple dates. I've met tons of women who really want to pay. You know, so after
And
the
how
second
do
or
you
third
feel
date,
about
if she wants to pay, I don't mind.
It's
I mean,
okay.
yeah, it's a new age.
Because I
I'm
have
okay.
friends who would never let a woman pay the bill, ever, the whole time. And then I have friends that are like, oh no, she needs to pick up this bill, so.
Well, I mean, it just depends on that guy. I mean, some guys have it like that.
Yeah.
I mean, some of us are still, you know, on the come up, and
Yeah,
you know.
yeah, absolutely.
I'm gonna clarify some things real quick. Okay. The reason why I said if I see you as a friend, okay, then yeah, I'm not gonna pay because then she's gonna think that I'm more than a friend. Do you understand what I'm saying?
because I
But that wouldn't be considered a date.
We both
Yeah, then
we both
that's not a
split.
date.
We both split the tab.
But we're talking about dating, where there's some intention behind
Well, yeah,
getting
my
to know.
mom,
And
my
all.
parents raised me right. I would, but then it just.
So can we rap for the parents and at least show we got some home training?
Yeah, I got home training. I got a lot of home training because you know that's.
So you'll pay for the first one, ugly or not.
Yeah.
So how do you feel about, is there ever a point where you're not okay with a woman in this whole who pays for what? Is there ever a point where a woman can make you feel uncomfortable by what she wants to pay for?
Yeah, I've dated women who use money as a way to broker love and affection.
Really?
You know, kind of like my love is for sale, or you know, I'm buying your
Oh, okay.
love, rather.
Gotcha.
You know, so that can be awkward. I've been in situations where it was quite unhealthy to feel like my love was being bought. Like, oh, I got you, babe, or the gifts were just too much. I mean, you know, I understand the random, you know, little piece of, you know, something that just shows how you feel about that person. But when it's continuous, when it's unwarranted, when it just gets out of hand and it's more than what you can reciprocate, then I feel like it's getting a little weird.
Okay.
Let me be a gentleman. Let me woo you. Let me court you.
Why
do
can't
my
she
thing as a
woo
man.
you?
As a man,
Let her woo you
as a
too.
man, I mean,
let the
as a
woman
man,
woo
you
you,
should be
man.
wooing your woman
Let her do it the same too.
because then she controls you. She's in control
Well,
of
why
the
can't y'all
relationship.
both woo each other?
What do you? I mean, I'm just responding to your questions. I mean, how do you really feel about it? I mean,
Adam, how do you feel if a woman expects you to pay for every date? Do you have a problem with that?
I don't. I think, you know, what it really comes down to is family of origin. You got to look at where this person's coming from. You know, how were they raised? What is their family like? And, you know, what are their core values? Because some women are just very traditional and they believe that the man should pay. And I'm the same way, so we would fit really well. And some women, you know, they've had some bad things happen to them. They've been able to overcome them, but now they have these deep-seated control issues like Byron was indicating, where they feel like they need to assert some sort of control, and they'll do that with this.
Yeah. Well, it's like everything else we talk about. It comes down to talking about these things with the person you are dating. And that's something that we emphasize in every show is just opening up the conversation. It doesn't mean that we'll always agree, because we don't always agree. I mean,
No.
it's
Clearly.
very rare that we do all agree. but we still have these conversations because if nothing else, we get to change each other's perspective. So we challenge you, viewers, to do the same thing. Open up these conversations with the people you're dating, because then you'll get to see sooner rather than later who you're dealing with, and you get to be empowered to decide if you want to continue dating or dealing with that person. So if you haven't followed us yet, we're all wondering what's going on. Come on. Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram, the Krew 13. If you have topics you want us to talk about, email us. I mean, we've got a lot of messages in our inbox, but we always have room for you. So please make sure you send us those topics to OneKrewLove. That's OneKrewLove @gmail.com, and we promise we'll get to your topic. Come back next week, and we'll keep talking about some of these dating and relationship issues. So, Greg, really?
What?
You pay for my dinner?
Yeah, I would, because I can bring you home to mama. And I can't bring you home all day,
Next week on The Krew.